Think about the last time you felt small. Someone cut you off in a meeting. Someone ignored your opinion like your voice carried no weight. Someone talked over you while you smiled to hide the sting. You didn't argue. You didn't fight. You just disappeared. That is a defeat. A defeat with no battlefield, no blood, no enemies. Just the quiet humiliation of being seen as less. Listen, that moment didn't happen there. It happened long before, in the tiny habits you carry in public without noticing. The habits that train the world to treat you like you don't matter. The way your shoulders fold in when someone challenges you. The way your eyes drop first. The way your voice waits for permission that no one plans to give. Machiavelli warned you, a man who lets others define his presence has already surrendered his power, not because people are cruel, but because in public every gesture writes your story for you. This is the truth no one told you. You do not lose power when someone humiliates you. You lose power when your body silently agrees that you deserved it. Today, you will stop that. This is how you stop losing before the conflict even begins. These are the things you must never do in public. 5 Machiavellian rules that separate kings from pawns. If you apply them, people will treat you differently, not because you asked for respect, but because your presence demands it. Welcome to the real game. Rule 1. Never apologize for existing. There is a type of apology that is more destructive than any insult. It is the apology you make with your body. You make it every time you shrink to make others comfortable. You make it every time you say, sorry, just to fill silence. You make it every time you rush to explain yourself before anyone even asked. In public, this is suicide. Machiavelli said that men judge more by appearances than by reality. Because everyone can see, but very few can understand. When you apologize for existing, people do not see humility. They see confirmation that you are beneath them. You think you are being polite. They think you are asking for permission to breathe. Imagine 2 men entering a room. One moves like he hopes no one notices him. The other moves like the room already belongs to him. It does not matter who is more skilled or more intelligent. The world will follow the one who looks like a leader. This is primal psychology. Your posture speaks before your voice does. Your tone creates hierarchy before your words start. Do not correct your posture only after feeling weak. Correct it before you enter the room, before the moment can betray you. Your body is a weapon. Hold it like one. Example, a co-worker challenges you in front of others. The average man lowers his eyes, just a second too long. That second is enough. Hierarchy has been established. Your silence is not the problem. Your shrinking is. You do not have to fight. You do not have to raise your voice. Sometimes the most Machiavellian move is to hold eye contact for 1 heartbeat longer than they expect. The message becomes clear. You are not a man who disappears. You are a man who sees. Never apologize for existing. Not with your words, not with your voice, not with your eyes. Rule 2. Never explain without being asked. Weak men overshare. They try to justify every move, every opinion, every decision, as if the world needs to approve their thoughts before they can stand on them. This is the fastest way to destroy your presence. Robert Greene said that power moves in silence. Show your intentions and you give others the keys to manipulate you. Reveal your plans and you invite sabotage before the mission begins. In public, explanations are a currency. Spend them only when necessary. Every unnecessary explanation teaches the world that you expect resistance. And the world will give you exactly what you expect. Picture this. A man walks into a room and immediately starts explaining why he is late. Traffic was bad. Alarm didn't ring. Something happened at home. He thinks he's being honest. Everyone else thinks he is unreliable. Now picture another man. He enters with presence. No rush, no panic, no apology, no story. He sits. He meets eyes. He continues like his arrival marked the beginning. Which one are you? It is not about arrogance. It is about control. If you treat your presence like it needs permission, the world will treat you like an intruder. If you treat your presence like a fact, the world will build around you. Here is the rule. If no one asked why, do not answer why. If no one asked what, do not explain what. If no one asked how, do not reveal how. Your strength is not only in what you say. Your strength is in what you hold back. This is how Machiavellians win without fighting. They are underestimated because they reveal nothing. They are respected because they leak nothing. They are feared because people cannot predict them. Your explanations are your ammunition. Do not fire them into the wind. Wait until the target appears. Rule 3. Never be the first to break eye contact. This is where most men fail. Their voice is confident. Their clothing is sharp. Their posture is strong. But the moment someone looks at them directly, their eyes collapse. Eye contact is not about staring aggressively. It is about refusing to surrender the frame. In public, the frame is the invisible throne where the authority sits. The person who breaks eye contact first steps off the throne. They do not realize they just crowned the other person. This is not about intimidation. It is about sovereignty. You are allowed to exist without fear. Next time someone looks at you, do not rush to smile. Do not rush to nod. Do not rush to soften the moment. Hold. Breathe once, then choose the response. When you choose, you control. When you control, you lead. This alone can change your life. Rule number 4. Never reveal the enemy your intentions. Think about this carefully. Dislike is not weakness. Dislike is information. But when you reveal who you hold tension toward, you reveal where your mind can be manipulated. Machiavelli warned that a prince must never allow his rivals to read the map of his intentions, because once they know where your focus burns, they know where to strike. In public, most people are reckless with their dislikes. They insult a colleague, roll their eyes at a superior, mock someone with more influence, treat contempt like honesty. They believe this makes them authentic, brave, morally superior. In reality, it makes them transparent, predictable, touchable. Example, you are in a meeting. Someone you distrust speaks. Their voice irritates you. Their ideas feel like poison. Your face changes. Your breath tightens. Your sarcasm slips out like a knife. Everyone sees it. Everyone feels it. You think they will admire your honesty. But here is what their primal brain concludes. You are easy to read. You are easy to trigger. You are emotionally exposed. A Machiavellian mind sees this and smiles because you just gave them the blueprint to control you. They know who to use against you. They know which alliances to form. They know which rumors will sting. They know how to position you as impulsive, biased, irrational. Now imagine the strategic version of you. You hear the same person speak. Your heartbeat rises. You feel the familiar heat in your chest. But on the surface, nothing moves. Your eyes remain calm. Your posture holds. Your voice stays level. No sarcasm, no visible reaction. You do not agree. You do not submit. But you do not reveal. Someone asks if you have thoughts. You answer with something like this. I am still evaluating the variables. 10 words. No emotion. No betrayal of your private map. Just a fog that protects you, because this is the rule. Never reveal the enemy your intentions. Never show your strategy to the person who benefits most from knowing it. Never expose the name of the man who lives rent-free in your mind. If you must destabilize someone, do it like Machiavelli advised. Indirectly, quietly, through influence, not explosion. Dislike expressed in public is ammunition gifted to the wrong hands. Dislike managed in private is fuel. They do not need to see the flames. They only need to feel the heat. Rule number 5. Never negotiate from a place of need. This rule is the death sentence of most men in public. They ask for favors with desperation. They present ideas like begging. They negotiate like someone praying to be chosen. Their voice rises at the end of sentences. Their body leans forward too much. Their hands move too fast. Their breathing betrays the fear of being rejected. Their eyes look for permission, reassurance, rescue. Machiavelli wrote that necessity makes a man contemptible. It is not kindness that kills power. It is need. When you need approval, you lose the negotiation before it starts. When you need validation, people feed you crumbs. When you need the connection more than they need you, the dynamic collapses. Example, you ask for a raise. Your body apologizes. Your sentences are padded with justifications. You behave like someone asking to be forgiven. You think they will admire your humility. They don't. They sense dependency. And dependency is a leash around your neck. Here is the Machiavellian correction. You never negotiate for what you need. You negotiate for what you offer. If you cannot see your own value, they will not invent it for you. If you walk into the room like a debtor, they will treat you like one. Your tone must say this without words. I am the opportunity here. You are not granting me anything. We are aligning interests. This does not mean arrogance. It means equilibrium. You ask for a raise with data. You negotiate with posture. You use silence as punctuation, not filler. If the answer is no, you do not collapse. You evaluate alternatives. You move your focus. You let them feel that you are not locked in the cage. This is what Machiavelli meant by appearing self-sufficient, even when you are not. Because perception builds reality. If they believe you have options, you do. If they believe you are trapped, you are. Need is a scent, and the world is full of predators with sharp noses. Hold yourself like a man who could walk away. Speak like a man who understands leverage. Sit like a man who knows he is not begging to exist. This is how pawns become players. This is how players become kings. Think about the last time you felt small. When someone talked over you. When someone dismissed you. When you smiled to hide the humiliation. That moment was not an accident. It was the interest paid on a debt you built with tiny public habits. Breaking eye contact, first. Apologizing without reason. Filling silence with nervous chatter. Managing your emotions like a leak instead of a fortress. Revealing your intentions to people who benefit from knowing them. Negotiating like a man who needs saving. You train the world to treat you like that. This is where it ends. Not with anger, not with revenge fantasies, not with the illusion of sudden dominance. It ends with correction. Habits corrected in public. Identity corrected in private. Presence corrected in real time. You are not acting, you are calibrating. And when the calibration is complete, the world will feel it before they understand it. They will see a man who no longer disappears. They will feel tension when they interrupt you. They will watch their words around you. They will take your silence seriously. They will second-guess disrespect. They will sense that somewhere inside you, something hardened, something became undeniable. This is the truth you came for. Power is not louder than humiliation. Power is cleaner. Never do these 5 things in public, because the world is watching you write the story of who you are. Every gesture, every silence, every reaction, every moment you hold or surrender. And if you write the story like a king, people will read it like one. Act like a king or live like a pawn. There is no middle chapter.